Hey, fellas, hope you're well. Me just got an invite from Hilly. Jump in, get my stream shared, and here we are. After missing last week, we are back in the confusing situation that we call F2. Let's get to spectate. Let's mute everyone so I can't hear everyone talking shit. I'm the only one that talks shit in my stream. So let's have a butchers. Let's get the stream shared. Wait. Channel. We are live. Live as big potatoes. Let's go. Have a bit of shareage. So we are here, gentlemen, as mentioned. Bit of change in format. One shot quali, which I think is the best way to go. We got a sprint race and then a feature race. As we learnt the other week, those in quali, whoever qualifies on pole starts. It's a 10 place flip. So we learnt that last week, didn't we? So let's have a butchers at this. Let's get that pasted. Bear with me. Let me get everybody tagged. I don't want to go in capitals. Don't want to seem like I'm shouting at everyone. Right, gentlemen. Yes. Saudi Arabia it is. Saudi Arabia. Stiggy. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. Let's have a... Are you racing tonight, Stiggy? Are you racing tonight? And by racing, I mean proper racing. None of that fart-arsing about last night with you and your mate. Let's have some proper racing on the firm. Proper toe-to-toe. Not holding hands for 30-odd laps. Stiggy, thank you, buddy. You know what? I'm not going to lie. Going 36 laps and not colliding with Jay Tyler, that's a win in itself, let alone winning the Grand Prix. That's a win in itself, that is. So let's get back. I wasn't there last week. I do apologise, gentlemen, but I had old Jay's back on the firm, giving it large in the old sprint races and all that. Rage, I hope you're well, buddy. I hope you're well. So look, while we're here, let me jump into the app, which is just there, and we're going to run through some standings for you boys. Got the legend, old Chaz Knight Rider, back from his Munich adventure. Let's go to standings. Let's have a look. So we've got Matthew Martin in first on 107. We've got Scotty MT on 105. We've got Arman. Let's see if he jumps in and says hello tonight. You know? None of that ignorant stuff from last night. Otherwise, he's getting ribbed again. He's in third on 76. We've got Hilly on 72. Arman, yes, my little knobhead mate. How you doing? Yes. The only one that can call me a knobhead in the stream and not get stick for it. Oh, my mate Arman. There you go. We're going to call him Arman Plays 2 tonight, or Arman Plays Z. Arman Plays. I love you too, mate. I love you too. I give you enough stick last night, so let's not go back there. Let's not talk about last night. Right, so we've got Hilly in fourth on 72. Just been informed by the legend that is Manic that Matthew Martin's actually not racing tonight, so it blows it wide open. We've got Milan in sixth. It's been an absolute beautiful day, mate. I've had a bank holiday today. If you would have listened to the stream last night, I mentioned it in the stream last night, but you didn't bother logging in, mate. So you wouldn't have known. So this is more than likely brand new information for you. But those that tuned in last night would have known. No, I'm joking, mate. It was actually bank holiday here in Spain today, mate. So I had a nice little day with the family. Went for a bit of a Japanese sushi buffet. I don't eat sushi, but went for a buffet, met some friends. Big group of us went out for something to eat. So yeah, it was nice, mate. A few beers, come home, little siesta. So yeah, it was all good, mate. All good. Back to work tomorrow, though. The wife and the daughter, they're off until Monday. So all the kids go back. They broke up on Tuesday, and they got back on Monday. But Mike's here. I have to go back to work tomorrow. So we've got Famous Wayne in 7th on 55. We've got Wiggy on 52. We've got Pigeon on 45. Destructive J on 37. We've got Jamie T on 35. We've got Eggolf on 32. We've got the legend that is Chaz on 30 points. We've got Sure Shot on 26. Pigeon, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, buddy. Bang on, mate. Bang on. It's best thing I ever done, Armin, mate, to be honest with you. Best thing I ever done, mate. Best thing I ever done. We've got Craig MC on 26. We've got Max Dubs on 25. We've got Riley on 22. We've got Matt F1, 1 Minute Matt on 21 points. We've got Chicken and Blunts on 19 points. Bradders, I hope you're feeling well today, mate. I hope Wayne's feeling all right after you molested him last night. We got Tuck on 16. We got Basson on 14. We got Rostocker, Clyde, Rage, and Franklin all yet to score. The constructors are as follows: Charus on 133. I don't know what drivers drive for them, but we just wing it as we always do. ART on 119. Yeah, last night I see your post, mate. I was pure unlucky there, mate. You know. We got VAR on VAR on 116. Constructors are really close. We've got Campos on 103. We've got High Tech on 102. We've got Trident on 99. We've got Prima on 90. We've got Dams on 88. We've got Virtuosi on 87. Milan, hope you're doing well, buddy. We've got MP Motorsport on 39. And we've got Carlin on 9 points. So, while I'm here, let's have a little butchers of that. Go Bosch, click on that, and we'll have a check-in. We got 20 drivers checked in for tonight. So Chicken and Bloods is out tonight. Martin's out tonight. Eggolf's not racing tonight, and Tuck is not racing tonight. But we do have 20 people. There's Rostocker, MP Motorsport. It's nice to see Rostocker. So, yeah. Secret mystery track it was. Jeddah, it turns out to be. So we're here in Saudi Arabia. So just waiting for everybody. We've got 15 in the lobby, as we are. Let's try and catch up with some. So, Mick, Manic, what's your question, mate? Come on, hit me up. Do I wear shorts in the winter? Yes, I do, mate. If that was your question, I do. Shorts, long white socks, and flip-flops. There, that's a shout. We got 18. No, we got 20 driving. I reckon. Oh, man, keep betting in me these fivers, mate. I'm going to be bankrupt, man. I'm going to be bankrupt. I'm going to say 14 set valid laps. 14 out of 20. So I reckon 6 are going to invalidate. 14 plus 6, yeah, that's 20. Bit of quick math there for you, Manic. I reckon 6 are going to invalidate. And I ain't going to say what 6, but yeah. Oh, we've only got 17 in the lobby. So hold on, let me change that then. No, I'll still stick with my 14. I'll still stick with that. So we're ready to go. There you go. That's not bad then, mate. So let's go. Let's nip that down a bud. I got 13. 13. 13. So who hasn't said hello in the chat yet, and who's going to get old whipped tonight? Oh, Jay. Jay hasn't said hello. Neither has Hilly. Chicken and blunts. Yes. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Brad has said hello. Armin said hello. Famous Wayne, he never says hello, so we're quite used to that. But yeah, Chaz. Chaz hasn't said hello. Chaz, you're going to get it tonight, mate. I hope you invalidate it on the first corner. Nah, he's my mate, Chaz. I'm not going to be rude. We're waiting for players to join in, and we're going to go. We are off F2. The carnage that is F2. So remember, guys, I only learnt last week. We're going to qualify for this. Then the top 10 flip reverse. So whoever qualifies in pole starts in 10th, but then they get their pole back for the feature race. So I'm proper clued up now about F2. Manic, give me a walkthrough guide. So we're all good, mate. We're all good. There we go. We're looking at Jay. We're looking at Jay's pink helmet. Let's get me bits and bobs up. Track map, lap delta, telemetry, details. Remember, this is one shot quali, lads. One shot quali. Good evening, Egolf. Hope you're doing well, mate. So I believe, yeah, I bet you do, mate. I bet you do. So currently, I'm sure the one-shot quali starts you straight on a flying lap. So as it stands, we've got Scotty currently in first, followed by Arman's now pushing himself up into second. It's all flipping around as we go. Yeah, this is off. This is straight off. This is straight off. Remember, I said 13, Manic said 12. So it looked like Hilly may have already invalidated. We've got a few moving up and down. Scotty still holding pole position, followed by Arman. Jump on board with Arman for the rest of the race in the baby Red Bull. Got 4 people in the stream. Come on, lads, let's get these numbers up. Rostocker in third. We've got Famous Wayne in fourth. Milan in fifth as it stands. Little Pigeon in sixth. We've got Chaz in seventh. We've got DSL Brad in eighth. Not a lot of them bottom lads are moving. How many people have invalidated? So Scotty's still holding pole as we speak, and it looks like Scotty's going to be the one across the line. Oh, we only had 2. That's 15. Scotty got pole. I think was by Arman, just squashed out at second place. So let's have a look. Yeah, Scotty by Arman, followed by Rostocker, followed by Famous Wayne. Great qualifying there from Famous Wayne. For Milan, Chaz, Little Pigeon, Brad, Rage, Destructive J, we'll call him J, Craig, Riley, Basson, Jamie T, Matt F1 UK, Hilly and Wiggy. So Hilly and Wiggy were the only 2. Yeah, look, 3 seconds. Wow. He must have had a 1 minute. Matt must have had a moment. Easy on the penalties this week, Matty, mate. Easy on them penalties, bud. That was mental. I said yesterday, I look at his name and it just makes me laugh. Still remember, what was it? Speeding under the... Be careful under the safety car, lads. Don't go throttling it under the safety car. Right, we're just waiting for people to get going, and we will be off. Scotty MT had a great drive last night. So 10 laps of Jeddah. So you look at it, 10 laps in the sprint, 14 laps in the feature race is basically the whole Grand Prix. I'm sure Jeddah's 25 laps, so across the 2 races, it's basically a full Grand Prix. But here we go. We're getting ready to go. Formation lap. There we go. Get the old spectator menu up. We'll get everything up. I don't need lap delta now. We need the telemetry. Everyone should be on the medium tyre. Yep, there we go. Keep the tyres on. Hilly and Wiggy have disqualified from the session already. Maybe they've had a little coming together. There we go. Well, he's currently winning at the minute. Who was on pole? Scott EMT was on pole. What's he doing? What's Jay doing? Jay's off. Jay's trying to get round as quick as he can. This is only the formation lap. Does he know that? Jay's trying to get these boys round as quick as possible. Followed by Rage, Brad. The first and yeah, what am I talking about? The grid flips. Yeah, mate, I've got to get used to this. So yeah, Jay starts on pole. Yeah, they was giving it a right ding dong on the formation lap yesterday, weren't they, eh? Them two. So yeah, that is right. Jay's in pole, Rage is in second, Brad in third, Little Pigeon in fourth, Chaz in fifth, Milan. Jay's gone miles in front, Jay has. At least Jay can turn around and say he won the formation lap. At least Jay won the formation lap. We can say that. he's missed his pit box. He's missed his pit box. Jay, what you done? Come on, Jay. Giving it Charlie Big Potato on the formation lap. At least you can hit your pit box. Come on, mate. We've got Jay, Rage, Brad, Pigeon, Chaz, Milan, Famous Wayne, Rostocker, Armand, Scott EMT, Craig, F1 Dave Riley, Basson, Jamie T, Matt F1 UK, 1 minute Matt. I'm going to jump on board. With Jay. We'll try and get on his rear wing as soon as we can. And hopefully we don't see any carnage behind. There we go. He's had a good start, Jay. But Rage has had an even better start. Jay's coming under pressure. Yes, Mav. What's happening, Mav? What's happening, me old China? I hope you're well, buddy. Rage has had a decent start here. Jay's managed to hold on. And Jay's been tapped from behind. There goes Manic's prediction. Jay's had a ding-dongish from behind. Oh, he manages to avoid that barrier. Manages to avoid the wall. That's not what Jay's going to want, especially when it's only a 10-lap sprint race. Rage has now got a 1.2 second gap. Remember, guys, this is F2. We don't get ERS in this. Yes. The governor's here. Here we go. DSL Brad, he's trying to put a movage on Little Pigeon. Little Pigeon's had a bit of a decent drive there. He manages to fend off Brad for the time being. Needs to get it all sorted out before we enter this corner. 2 don't go into 1 in that corner. We got Milan, followed by Chaz. Oh, there's a bit of carnage. Someone's lost an end plate on their wing. Can we see who that is? Let's have a look. Hilly's making moves from the back of the grid. Wings everywhere, man. You know it, and that's Brad. Brad has lost his end plate, so Brad may have to pit. Rage sitting comfortably out in his little baby Red Bull. Red Bull, no sugar. So there we go. Followed by Little Pigeon. Let's have a look at Brad. Does he peel off into the pit? No, he doesn't. Brad feels he's got enough car underneath him to crack on. Jump on board with Brad. He's going to try and stick it down the inside of Milan edge. Is he going to get Milan? Milan gives him squeezes him slightly on the apex, but that's fair enough. That's fair enough. He's all over his tash at the moment, old Brad. And Chaz is sitting here watching all this play out. The legend that is Chaz. Stocker, they're all within. I can't even tell if they're all within DRS at the minute because the old timing screen's gone a bit squiff. Wayne's all over the chuff. Wayne is all over the back of Rostocker, and that Scotty MT's all over the back of Wayne as well. Come on, timing. Mind you, we'll have to wait till we get round to the start-finish straight. Tuck. How are you, my friend? How come you're not racing tonight, mate? There was space on the grid, mate. There's only 17. I noticed you as you marked yourself. Oh, had 4 wheels off the circuit there. Did Rostocker? Maybe he might have a warning there. Let's get back to the front. Remember, Brad currently is missing an end plate off his car, so he could come under pressure at the minute. But he's the one that putting the pressure on Milan at the moment. Here we go. Is he going to make his move? Milan gives him the space. Oh, bit of touchage. Let's get this timing screen. I think Brad might get the run. It looks like Brad's got a faster car in a straight line than Milan does. Where does Milan go? Milan goes defensive. Rostocker's pit. Brad pushes himself up the third. Rostocker's retired from the session. We didn't see what happened to Rostocker there, but Milan and Brad are going right old ding-dongage. Chaz just trying to sit there and have a wait to see what's going on. There we go. The timing screens have all set back. Chaz is just watching all of this play out in front of him. He's just waiting for them to make a slight little error, and then he'll pick him off, as would Wayne. Wayne's slightly farther back though, but Chaz is all over the chuff. Chaz is all over the chuff. There we go. We've noticed that Brad's got quite a fast car. Pigeon, he's back right on the back of Rage now as well. I was trying to put Rage. Remember, we've got 10 laps, just 10 laps we got to go. After being spun at the first corner, Jay's found himself now back on the pack. Great driving there from Jay. We've got Basson just in front of him, who's got Wiggy in front of him. Oh, Wiggy had a bit of a wiggle. Pardon the pun. He's just behind Hilly. He's just behind 1 Minute Matt, but 1 Minute Matt and Craig MC are having a right old ding-dongage here. And we've got Brad all over the back of Milan. Brad's going to make his move now, and I've mentioned it already. Brad looks like he's got a much faster car in a straight line, and now he's got the aid of the DRS. Brad's going to dip it down the inside. Is Milan going to hang it around the outside? No, Milan doesn't have enough car under him at the minute, but he will get the assistance of DRS at the minute. All this battling's letting these boys, and Rage and Pigeon are going at it as well. Pigeon much later on the brakes there. Gets the move done into turn 1 and 2, but have they compromised themselves for these boys behind? Rage looks like he's got a much better run. 2 cars don't go into this corner. One of you are going to have to back out. It looks like Rage has gone a bit too deep. He's compromised himself now, but it's going to be very hard to get himself around in this part of the track. Brad has now lost out 2. Brad has lost out. He's lost that position to Milan, and he's lost out to Chaz. And look at that. Rage and Pigeon battling at the front has got that 2-second gap now down to 1.4. Chaz is just carving his way through the field. Now in 4th place, Chaz fired himself, and they're together again. They're together again. They're together again. Wayne and Brad, they're together again. But come on, no shenanigans like last night, fellas. Scotty MT's all over the back of Wayne still. He's got Armin all over the back of him. Got F1 Riley. And there we go. Pigeon and Rage. Still going at it. Oh, Pigeon goes slightly deeper. Is Rage going to be able to cut back under the inside? No, he's not. But he's going to get the DRS at the moment, so that's going to help him out. And we've got Chaz all over the back of Milan. Chaz is going to make his move on Milan currently. Milan showing him around the outside. Is Chaz going to oblige? Oh, Milan looked like he had a little kiss of the wall there, but he's managed to hold off Chaz. Is he going to be able to hold him off again? Going up into turn one, but somehow he's got DRS. They've both got DRS. How's that worked out? They must have got within 1 second of them cars in front. There we go, look, 5 laps already gone. Already on lap 5. So we've got Pigeon, followed by Rage, followed by Milan, followed by Chaz, followed by Brad, followed by Wayne, followed by Scotty MT, followed by my mate Arwen. He's my mate tonight, he said hello. Followed by Riley, followed by Jamie T, followed by Craig MC. Hilly's working his way through the field, albeit he might just be caught in a little DRS train at the minute. 3-second time penalty for Jamie T, first one on the board. 1 minute Matt, he's down in 13th, Wiggy in 14th, Basson is in 15th, and Jay's just trying to claw himself back into this race after being clipped from pole position at the first corner. And Rostocker stuck it into the pits, and he's DNF. Pigeon now seems to be running off with this. He's got himself a 1.4 second gap now to Rage. Rage, look, you can't even see him behind there. You go, look, he just comes behind there. Rage soon may come under pressure from Milan, who's going to be under pressure now from Chaz, Brad, Wayne. There we go, all the way down from Rage to Arman. They've literally, you can throw a blanket over them. Brasco, how you doing, fella? Hope you're well, buddy. You can throw a blanket over 2nd to 8th. There we go, DRS activated. Milan going to make a move on Rage, trying to trying to grab as much toe as he can on top of the DRS. Rage goes defensive. He takes the shorter line, does Milan. Oh, he managed. No, Rage has held that off. That's great defensive driving there from Rage. Little Pigeon's now got a 2.2 second gap out in front. There we go. Look, I told you could throw a blanket over these fellas. Does Rage come under attack now on this next DRS straight? Got a couple more turns before we get to it. Red and white car, I believe that's Wayne, going right off track there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Riley's getting himself back into this as well. Riley's joining the back of this pack. There we go. We'll jump on board with Milan. Let's see how quick he can get up onto the back of Rage. This is where it's going to happen now. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen here. Here's the DRS straight. Pigeon's flown off, mate. Yeah, mate. 2.9 now. He was in a little battle there at first, but he's now flown off. He's going to get a second bite of it just round this corner. And he kind of compromised himself there. Rage, he should come under a hell of a pressure now. Should come under a hell of pressure from Milan, but it looks like Rage. Oh, there you go. There we go. The man in the pit lane saying that Pigeon was the culprit for maybe spinning Jay. It's 100% not confirmed yet, but we're going with our instinct, and Manic's hardly ever wrong, so there we go. Milan's got the move done. No, he hasn't. Rage is still there. Rage is still there, but he's compromised himself, Rage, and he may lose out to Chaz Knight Rider. No, Chaz has pulled out. Chaz ain't getting involved in none of that. Pigeon's miles up the road. Look, he could get that 1 point. He could get that 5 seconds. Could he, Pigeon? He's got 3.8 currently in his pocket. Milan got the move done on Rage. He's now going to come under pressure from Chaz. Yeah, Pigeon's off, mate. Pigeon's off. Look, 4 seconds now. If it is correct what Manic said, he only needs to find another. Scotty and Wayne. He's become the fill-in. Scotty MT's come the fill-in in the Brad and Wayne sandwich. He's managed to get himself in the middle to make it a trio. Look how close they are. Look, Riley's gone now. He's all the way on the back of here now, Riley. Destructive J's managed to get in front of Basson. He's absolutely flying at the moment. He loves these F2 cars, doesn't he, Pigeon? Jesus Christ, he's absolutely flying. 7, this looks ominous for the feature race. 7 laps gone and he's got 4.6 in his Skyrocket. Chaz is going to be putting Rage under pressure at the minute. And is Rage going to be able to catch up to Milan? No, he's not. Oh, he has to get heavy on the brakes there. Oh, Milan's had a little tap at the wall. Milan's had a little tap at the wall there. Is that going to compromise him? Chaz is there as well. Chaz ain't getting nowhere. There we go. Here goes Rage. But then there goes Milan. He's not going away. And there's been a clippage. Chaz is going to take advantage of this. No, there was just no room for him to get his car. He couldn't get his car by the two of them. The 2-car roadblock in the middle of the track. And there we go. Even if he was the guilty party, little Pigeon, he's now got that 5 seconds. So that's not a problem for Pigeon. I thought Chaz could have took advantage of that, but you just can't get the 1 car when you got a 2-car roadblock in front of you. He had a great exit there though, as Chaz. An absolute fantastic exit. Or a lap 8 of 10. If he wants to get the move done, he wants to get it done pretty quickly. Scotty MT, he's currently 6th. He started 10th. He's up 4 places. And Scotty MT, he'll be on pole for the feature race. So he's looking pretty at the minute. There we go. Is this Chaz's moment to get Rage? Is this Chaz's moment? He's got himself down the inside. He's going to get the DRS. He's going to have the inside line. But Rage has held off again. Chaz is going to get a second bite of the cherry. Oh, Chaz has had an absolute hell of drive there. This should be it now. But it looks like Rage has got a hell of a fast car in a straight line. And who's that? Who's that? DSL Brad's trying to get himself involved. There was a bit of bangage there. And remember, Brad's driving with no end plate on his car. Look, he's missing a end plate. Yes, he is. Some view that is. Scotty's now got himself up into 4th place. There's going to be some collisions. Oh, some ghost in there. There's a bit of ghost in there. I'm not too sure, mate. He hit the barrier pretty hard. He hit the barrier pretty hard. Let's have a look at him. It looks like he's missing a right end plate. Looks like he's missing a right end plate. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah, I can confirm. Bit of rumpy-pumpy people. Yes, Clyde, you know, mate. Brad murdering all his friends. Oh, Craig MC got a 3-second time penalty. Second one on the board. We've only got 2 drivers with time penalties so far. But look at Pigeon. 6.8 out in front. Absolutely flying currently. Look at that. What a drive from Pigeon. And Chicken and Blunts, even as an Arsenal fan, he didn't deserve that. Brad being a bit of a bully trying to get through, but Chaz has managed to get in front of him now. Oh, Brad's DMs are going to be popping after this race. They're absolutely be popping, not just by Wayne either. His DM's going to be absolutely popping. And here he comes again. He wants another little nibble at Chaz. He wants another little nibble. He's trying to have a nibble at Rage. Scotty MT, great drive, look. He's got himself up into 3rd. Oh, Brad's had a bit of a kiss with the wall. And with Matthew Martin not here tonight, this is an absolute fantastic race, fantastic opportunity for Scotty MT, who I believe 2nd in the championship. Chaz has managed to take Rage, but again, Rage is not getting away. Rage is keeping it there. Yes, Frank. Yes, buddy. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Glad you can show up, mate. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, Frankie boy. You've just joined in time to watch Brad just trying to murder everyone. Little Pigeon, he's just absolute flying Pigeon at the minute. This is, like I said, this looks ominous for the feature race. This does. The Scotty MT. There we go. It wouldn't be an F2 race without Matt getting a penalty. There we go. At least he's consistent. Scotty MT is currently third. He did qualify in pole, so he started 10th. So, been an absolute great drive there from Scotty T. But Pigeon, absolute on fire at the minute. On fire. Brad's done well, albeit trying to have a little bumpy bump with a few people. Remember, he's missing an end plate, old Brad is. Mate, but I don't think that was murdering. I think they called out. I think what happened between Brad and Wayne yesterday, I think between them two, they called out foreplay. I don't think that was murdering, that was foreplay. But Pigeon, in an absolute league of his own in the sprint race. And there we go. Pigeon crossed the line with a 7.4 in his pocket, followed by Milan P2, followed by Scotty MT P3, Chaz P4, albeit Brad tried to do his best not to give him that P4. Brad in P5, Rage in 6, and we'll go through the rest once we get back to the loading screen. I reckon a lot of people have front wing damage there, Milan, not just you, mate. Scotty MT driver of the day, and you know what? I won't disagree with that. He started in 10th. So if you're listening there, Frank, I'll try and get it in the commentators chat afterwards. But let's just have a butchers in 10th. Riley had a good drive. Hilly had an absolute fantastic drive to get top 10 from 16. But yeah, my sprint, obviously, only in F2, I pick a driver of the day for sprint and for the feature race. Confirm if you can hear Frank. But yeah, Scotty MT, my driver of the day for the sprint. So here we move into the feature race. I'm sure if I can remember correctly, it's Scotty on pole, Armin in second, Chaz is there, full for fifth. Famous Wayne's up there somewhere. Milan's up there somewhere. Jay's in 10th, we know that. So let's have a look. No, I'm sure the so here we go. 14 laps, feature race. Should have another formation lap, so we should be able to flick through the grid and see who's starting where. We'll soon find out because Higgy was 9th and Wiggy was in 10th. Yeah, look, Higgy, can't say them two names together. Hilly and Wiggy, look. So this is how it finished. And Ross Stocker in 3rd. So yeah, it starts from this is how they qualify. This is how everyone qualified. So telemetry enabled. That's sort of people's tyres all on the medium. Why is Hilly and Wiggy disqualified again? Are they not allowed to set a formation lap? I don't get that. They were disqualified on the formation lap in the sprint race, and now they're disqualified again. And these were the two that got disqualified who set invalidated laps in one-shot quali. A bit harsh if they're not allowed to set formation laps. A bit harsh, I'd say. But yeah, Scotty MT, followed by Arman, followed by Rostock, followed by Famous Wayne, followed by Milan, by Chaz, by Little Pigeon. He's in 7th. Brad in 8th, Rage in 9th, Jay in 10th, Craig MC in 11th, F1 Dave Riley in 12th, Basson in 13th, Jamie T in 14th, 1 Minute Matt in 15th, Hilly in 16th, Wiggy in 17th. We'll jump on board with 1 Minute Matt as he'll be the last car to set his grid. Let me just run and get a quick drink and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. So let's get a shot of that. Jump on board with Matt. Let's hope Jay can find his pick box this time. Let's see if we can find it. Got to be a little bit off putting there. And then he's in. Matt. Right, let's go. And we're off. Great start from Scotty MT. Absolute great start. It looks like Milan's had a decent start as well back there. He's trying to put Chaz under pressure there, but Chaz has managed to hold it back. So yeah, Scotty MT's absolutely had a fantastic start there. Can he pull away? There we go. We see all of them in shot there. Hilly wants to try and make moves, and just as I say that, him and Matt F1 UK are going at it. Hilly should be able to use that tyre to good effect for the time being. But he doesn't manage to get it done, not yet. He's going to try and hang it around the outside though. He sits in behind, it's not a problem. We've got Scotty, followed by Arman, followed by Famous Wayne up in 3rd place. He's managed to get Rostocker off the line, because I'm sure Rostocker started in 3rd. Don't know what happened to Rostocker in the sprint. I think maybe he just lost his wing and thought he'll give it up for the sprint and focus on the feature race. We've got Milan in 5th, got Chaz all over him again. Little Pigeon, followed by Brad. Brad's out to commit Harry Carry again. Followed by Rage, got a bit of a gap there to Rage. Got a bit of a gap to Jay. Got Craig MC attacking Jay. F1 Dave Riley's watching it all play out. He's trying to get involved with Craig MC. Followed by Jamie T. Got Basson. Oh, Basson getting very close there to Jamie T. Hangs it around the outside. This is going to be a great move from Basson. And there, look, we've got Matt F1 UK trying to get involved in this all, kicking off here between the 3 of them, look. Jamie T pulls out of that. Oh, Basson runs super deep into the corner. He's now going to come under pressure from Hilly. Hilly's tyres are not working as he wants them to yet. I wish these timing screens would sort themselves out. We're going to have to wait another lap now for these timing screens, because Arman surely is not 1 minute 45 behind Scotty MT. Scotty MT wishes. Wayne has got Arman. Wayne's on the move. Caution sector 1, caution sector 1. Wiggy's had a moment. Wiggy's facing the wrong way. He's still got all of his wing intact. Yeah, it was great, mate. Kept his composure there, did he, Jamie? And was getting attacked by 2 of them, and he kept his composure. Chaz has got Rostocker. Rostocker's falling down the field. Maybe Rostocker's got a setup issue. Maybe just don't feel comfortable in the F2 cars. But Rostocker's now lost out. He was in 3rd. Rostocker's lost out to Milan and to Chaz, and is soon going to come under pressure from Little Pigeon. There goes Little Pigeon now. Brave to make a move. Oh no, wrong part of the track. There we go, side by side. Rostock and Little Pigeon. Oh, he's had a clippage. He's had a clippage. He's had a clippage. Oh, virtual safety car. I think we'll see Rostocker pull off into the pits. I think he's had enough of Rostocker. But yeah, there we go. Rostock retired from the session. Little Pigeon. He clipped the wall. Well, a bit too close to the wall. Did Little Pigeon. We was on board when we see that. What's happening to Chaz there? Chaz got a drive-through penalty. No, Chaz. No. No. Yeah, he hasn't, mate. I'll be the first one to say that as well. He's not had a lot of luck. Not had a lot of luck there, has he? There's Rostocker. Little Pigeon's now flipped over to the soft tyre. He just clipped the wall on the inside, did he there? Little Pigeon was actually on board. We see what happened there. He clipped the wall on the inside, and that just threw him out into Rostocker. And obviously, track's not very wide around here, so you make contact with another car, you're just going to push them into the wall. Scotty's absolutely flying away at the minute. Matt F1 UK, he looks like he's having a great start. He was down the back of the grid a little while ago, albeit 2 people have pitted and 1's DNF'd. Well, no, only 1 person's pitted, but yeah, he's currently flying. Let's have a look. Positions. Yeah, look, he's up 6. Matt F1's up 6, mate. Knew he'd had a flying start. So we're on the tyres there. Let's get rid of that. Battered back there for Chaz. Let's see if he pulls in now and gets his drive-through serve now. No, he's going to carry on. You've got 3 laps to serve it. DSL Brad sets the fastest lap. He's trying to put Chaz under pressure. Chaz gets his move done on Milan. Goes a little bit too deep. Milan manages to get back, manages to come back at him. Brad's going to try and get himself involved in this. Chaz just pulls out of the way. Great driving there from Chaz. After what Brad done to him in the sprint, that was very polite there from Chaz. But Chaz knows the score. Chaz has got a drive from penalty. He's going to have to come in and serve that. He don't really want to ruin anybody's race, so he just pulls over there and lets Brad go and follow Milan through and start attacking Milan. But yeah, Scotty MT's looking absolutely strong. Scotty MT's doing a pigeon in the sprint. He's doing a sprint pigeon. Famous Wayne's doing all right as well. He's nearly got a second on Arman. Find himself in 2nd place there, Famous Wayne. Great drive so far from Wayne. Followed by Arman. Milan's got 2 seconds to find. So you've got DSL Brad's going to get the DRS now. Let's keep on board with DSL Brad. Oh, Brad the victim. Let's have a look. Here he goes. Jump on board. But as we see in the sprint race, Milan looks like he's got a very fast car underneath him. Look, even with DRS, Brad can't get the move done. We've got Chaz in the background. Let's see if he peels off into the pit. Yeah, look, he's edging towards the pit there now. Look, Famous Wayne. That's what I was exactly talking about. Look, Famous Wayne sets the fastest lap of the race. And here goes Brad. Down the inside, but as we've seen in the sprint, Milan's not an easy guy to overtake. You keep it in there. But Brad's managed to get that done. Jay's now finds himself up into 7th. Coming under right, trying to put Rage under big pressure here now. Little Pigeon, 144.3, as it should be on the soft tyre. Matt F1, he's trying to follow Jay through. He's making his soft tyres work. He's down from the back of the grid. He's up to 12th. Wayne slowly but surely clawing that gap. Is this AI championship? No, I don't believe so. If I understand your question right. No, everybody's in their car. Schizo. Everyone's in their own car, mate. This is round 3. Round 3 of 6. First season we've run the F2 cars. This is here just to replace the Drive to Survive Schizo until the new game comes out, and then we're back to Drive to Survive. Scott EMT currently out in front, got 1.9, called out 1.8. Is this where Wayne comes to form? Is this where Wayne comes to form? He's slowly pulling in Scott EMT. Armand's just letting Wayne pull him along. Oh, thanks, Manic. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Joking, mate. How you feeling today, then, man? I haven't asked you yet, mate. How you feeling today? You getting any better, bud? Mate, F1's going to stick it around Jay in a very unusual part of the track, and Jay fends that right. He goes, no, not here, not today, mate. Yeah, looking forward to that, mate. I really enjoyed that last year, Drive to Survive. I'm not going to lie. All respect to the other divisions that I commentate on, but I really enjoyed. I enjoy all my divisions, but I really enjoyed Drive to Survive last season. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. I suppose you're always going to get that with the Drive to Survive, where there's only 2 races on a night instead of 4. You get a lot more people interacting with the streams and stuff like that. So yeah, I had hella viewers last season on the Drive to Survive. It was absolutely brilliant. The right old crack as well. Scotty's now seeing what Wayne's doing. Yeah, 10% is better than 5%, mate. Look at it that way, mate. Scotty's seen that. Or Wayne may have lost a bit of time on a corner there because Armand seemed to have pulled him in as well. Armand's now within half a second. Got Milan still keeping Brad honest. Here's where the battle is between these two. Look, have a look at this. Rage, Jay, F1 Dave Riley, and Jay looks like Matt F1 UK's maybe had a bit of wing damage. Or unless that's just his standard pit stop. We'll keep on board with him, see if they've got a wing on. No, it's just a standard pit stop. Lap 6, soft tyre. There we go, there's his mandatory pit stop. Is he going to be the one to undercut? Is he going to try and undercut Rage and Destructive J? Yeah, mate. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, man. I was leaving the door open for you to mention that, mate. Getting absolutely rooted every race. I think Brasco's in the chat. I remember one race where Brasco absolutely rooted you. I think he drove into the back of you so hard. I think he was sitting in your cockpit with you. I think it was in Vegas, I think. Right. So there's his mandatory pit stop from Matt F1. Is this pit stop here going to be able to? Because I'm sure everybody has to make a mandatory pit stop. So does that get the undercut on Rage and Jay? It's going to be a bit tough to get Milan. He's like 4 seconds up the road, but he could get Rage and Jay depending on how this outlap is and depending on how their laps are now. But we'll jump back on board with Scott EMT. He's now putting the hammer down now. He's now 2.6 in front of Wayne. Wayne's coming under pressure. Wayne's tyres might be feeling it slightly. Scotty decides not to pit. Wayne shows to pit. No, Wayne stays out. Armand stays out. Brad's the next man to pit. He's followed in by Milan. Rage stays out. Matty, no, that's what Matty did not want when he's trying to get this undercut going. Jay stayed out. Rage has stayed out. Milan, Basson's pitted. Wiggy's pit. F1 Dave Riley's pit. So let's have a look. Matt's had a big moment. Matt's had a moment. Matt's had a moment. He's ended up falling behind all of these as Matt. I don't know what's happening there. Matt's lost out big time to Brad. So Matt's undercut hasn't quite worked out. He's had a moment somewhere. Brad now, he could be the man to spot the pigeon. But will his tyres hold out another 6 laps? That's the question. He's now into 9th. And remember, these boys in front of him have all still got a pit. So Pigeon's undercut. Oh, Rage is DNF'd. Rage is DNF'd. And it's a safety car. Couldn't have come at a better. And there's Rage. We've just seen him. Couldn't come at a better time for these guys in front. Couldn't come at a better time for Jay, for Craig, for Jamie T, for Basson. Little Pigeon. This puts Chaz right back in the race as well. This puts Chaz right back in this race after his drive-through. These ones who have just pitted are going to be absolutely gutted. They're going to be absolutely gutted. Scotty MT, surely he's going to pit. There we go. Watch out on that pit line, boys. Scotty there. We're going to see Jay come in now, surely. Quite a bit away from the pit entry, but Jay's going to come in. Jamie T's going to come in. Arman's jumped famous way. His pit box must be further down the lane. Yeah, it comes back out. Does famous Wayne. Arman's had a very slow stop. Oh, what's happening there? And Chaz stays out. Very surprised by that. Very surprised by that. Why hasn't Chaz pit? That safety car gets him right back into this race. He has to make a mandatory pit stop. What has Chaz done? I am right, Manic. You do have to make a mandatory pit stop, don't you? You can't go to the end. Sprint you can, yeah, but not in the feature race. That was Chaz's ticket to get himself right back into this race, albeit it would have been at the back of the, not at the back, but he would have been down where he was. And he's just thrown his opportunity away. That's a bit confusing there, that is. Very confusing there. Unless he wants to, I don't know. I don't understand it, if I'm being honest. I was for sure everyone was going to pit. Sure, obviously apart from them boys that have already pit. Brad finds himself up into 4th. Jay up to 7th. If you don't have to have a pit stop and you can make it to the end on them tyres, that's definitely, I understand the call. He's only got 5 laps left. But he's going to come under hella fire from these soft runners behind. But in saying that though, we see Hilly start the race on these softs. And they didn't look too much better than the medium tyres, if I'm being honest. He didn't make the gains as I thought he would have done. Pigeon's pit, put himself back down there into 13th. Mate F1 UK's got himself now back up to 8th, and they're all bunched up again, as Skizzo said. So Scotty's going to have to relight his gap again. We're going to have one more lap under the safety car. What does Chaz do now? Now Chaz pits. Maybe his teammate. Maybe he didn't want to get double stacked. That could have been it. I don't know. Maybe he's tired. He's going to have 1 lap fresher tyre now than everybody else, but it's under safety car, so they ain't going to be too much better. Unless he just wanted to give his mate Hilly some company at the back of the pack. Maybe that might be it. There we go. Everyone's now on the soft tyre. Scotty, followed by Wayne. Yeah, Arman lost out big. Yeah, I'm sure. Arman and Wayne come in literally together. I'm sure Arman had a very, very slow stop. A very slow stop. Because Armin was right behind Famous Wayne. And he's come out and look who are together again. Wayne and Brad. They can't keep away from each other, these boys. Sucker for punishment is our Brad. So that's it. That's the whole pack bunched up. Safety car will be in this lap. So we'll have a lap 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 4 laps of racing on the soft tyre. Is this the calm before the storm? Anything here can happen in F2. Anything can happen. We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. That's why we're here. Let's have a look at people's positions. Matt F1 UK is up 8, is the biggest gainer. Brad up 5. Safety car in this lap. We've got Wiggy up 6. Armin down 3. Little Pigeon down 5. Chaz Knight Rider down 9. That's to be expected. He had a drive-through penalty. We've got Riley up 4. Jay up 4. It's going to be very tricky to pick my driver of the day, but we've got 4 laps to sort that out. So Scotty lets the safety car go. There's the safety car gone up the road. Let's keep an eye on that green bar. And there we go, he's gone full throttle. He's had a little bit of a jump on Wayne. Wayne could come under pressure from Brad. But then Brad could be coming under pressure from Milan. It's all about to kick off. We are a go. 4 laps and counting in F2 round Jeddah. Round 3 of the F2 season. 3 more races left to go after this. Championship leader Matthew Martin currently not racing tonight. After that finish in the sprint race, Scotty's doing the best he can to gain as many points on Matthew as he can. Currently sitting in first after his fourth place finish in the sprint, so he's looking to pick up a haul of points, his old Scotty. Hilly, 3-second time penalty, second one on the board after Matt F1 UK. Not been a lot of penalties tonight, shows the quality of driving. There are a few corners here where you can cut quite a lot and get the penalties, so drivers have done well not to get the penalties. Oh, Wayne has a little bit of a tappage on the wall just on the exit. Brad's going to try and keep up as much as he can. Got Jay right back in this race as well, in 6th place. Got Armin in front of him. Seems to have found his feet in these F2 cars as Jay. Mind you, he's reigning champion in the F1 as well, so what am I talking about? Come on leaps and bounds as old Jay. So is everyone in the PGR, if I'm being honest. I was the only one that absolutely lost my chuff, mate. Just fell down a drain, I did. Scotty, fastest lap, 1:43.5. Anybody catching anybody? If anything, it looks like Brad's losing out to Wayne at the minute. Pigeons just took Basson. Let's have a look. Basson's gonna try and hang it around the outside in his little baby Alpine. Oh, and they've managed to get 2 of them round there. Wow. Wow. Get off this angle, come on. Give me a better camera angle, come on. Hey, absolute pony, EA, come on, man. You have to pick what camera you want. Jump off these, look, that's the camera angle I want, there we go. There we go, look, Brad's now fell out the 1 second gap, so he's out of DRS, but then Milan's nearly fell out of his 1 second gap, and Milan's coming under hella fire from Harman right behind. There we go, jump on that battle now. Jay's 1.6 behind, he could come under pressure from Matt F1 UK. These two were just before the safety car, these two were having a right old ding dong. And F1 Dave Riley's in that group as well. Not too far behind is Jamie T as well. It looks like these front 3 are starting to spread their wings now. Scotty's putting his foot down, trying to claw that back. He was 2.4, 2.9 before we got the safety car. Milan and Armin are going at it. It's DRS activated. Scotty MT sets another fastest lap. DRS enabled, so we're going to have 2 laps of DRS. Arman tries to ping it around the outside. Milan, he brakes so late, does he, Milan, in his F2 cars. Wow. Brad having a great drive up in third. Up 5 places. Got Wayne up 2. Scotty's not lost a blip. Matt F1 UK up into 7th, having an absolute great race, Matty F1. But shame he could lose some of them places though, due to that time penalty he's got. He's got a 3-second time penalty, I believe. Yeah, he does. That time penalty is going to come back and bite him in the ass, I do believe, which is unlucky. Arman and Milan still going at it. Still going at it, a bit of side by side. There we go, that's what we like to see. Lap 13 of 14, and they're still going at it. Look at that. This is fantastic. This is Arman's got the move done so far, but is he going to come under pressure now? Because they've lost the DRS. So it looks like Milan could be putting him right back under pressure. He's going to get 2 dips here now. Line himself up, get as close as he can. He's going to get another dip here, and then he'll get around the last turn, and he'll have another usage as well. So and remember here, you don't have VRS to try and defend. Here goes Milan. He's absolutely flying, Milan. Goes defensive, compromise himself. Is he going to try and cut underneath his Milan? Oh, he manages to defend that perfectly, does Arman, but now compromised his line to come under hella pressure now. And he's going to give Milan the inside line. And there we go. There's the move done. Arman's not letting him get away easy though. Arman's now going to be the car behind, and he's going to want to try and put that exact same move on Milan that Milan just put on him next time round. This is his last opportunity to do it. We're on the last lap, lap 14. F2, Jeddah. Scotty running away with this. He's now 1.4. Wayne's had an absolute fantastic race to grab 2nd place. Brad, 3rd place. Great drive there from Brad at the minute. Still got a few corners to go though before we can call it a day. Scotty MT out in 1st. Scotty and Wayne and no, they're not. I thought it was in the same car. I can tell by looking at the badge, can I? Here goes Scotty now. Oh, it's very close to that wall there, that's Scotty. Oh, that's the last thing he wants to do. Anybody really close? We've got Riley all over the back of Matt, who's still over the back of Destructive J. Let's jump on this battle here. These two are going at it again. This is where Arman can make his move. It's now or never for Arman. Craig's got a 3-second time penalty. There Craig's at the back of the Milan's showing defensive. Can he hang it around the outside? Going to stay on board with this. Sorry lads. Scotty MT wins the race. Great drive from Scotty. Is Arman going to get the move done? No, he's not. Milan holds him off. Great defensive driving there from Milan. Scotty MT in 1st. Famous Wayne in 2nd. Brad in 3rd. Milan in 4th. Arman in 5th. Great last couple of laps there from Arman and Milan. Absolute fantastic. Now I've got to pick my driver of the day. Matt F1 UK, he had a great shout, but I did know he lost a few positions at the end. If he would have finished the race where he did, he definitely would have got my shout. He definitely would have got my shout. But let's go to race results. So, the sprint driver of the day was Scotty. Frank, if you're listening, sprint driver of the day was Scotty. Feature race driver of the day would have been Matt, but he got his penalty. It's going to be Brad. Little Brad got himself a mate up onto the podium. Brad will be my feature race driver of the day. Gentlemen, I'm done. I'm dusted. See you boys on Sunday, and I'll see you boys back here next week for we don't know what track. It will be announced on the day. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Great race. Been an absolute pleasure. Take care, lads. Oh, wait there. Just in case, let's just go down the whole board. There's the feature race. 20 seconds. There's the sprint race. Let's just get here, just in case I want to look on the stream. And now that is me done. Night egg off, mate. Take care of yourself, bud.